Consumer Reports approved, nearly perfect SUVs. That's what we're talking about today. If you're looking to drop your hard-earned money on a vehicle this year, you want a sure thing. No one wants a shop queen that spends more time with a mechanic than in your driveway. We've combed through the latest Consumer Reports data and real-world testing to find the 9 SUVs that are basically a match made in heaven for anyone who hates unexpected repair bills and loves a smooth ride. 9. Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Kicking things off at number 9 is a vehicle that finally gives the people what they've been begging for, the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. For years, Hyundai has been a darling of the 3-row segment, but it always had one nagging flaw. It was a bit of a gas hog. That's a total disaster if you're doing a lot of city driving with a full crew, but for 2026, Hyundai fixed the glitch. This redesigned beast pairs a 2.5-liter turbocharged engine with an electric motor to pump out a healthy 329 horsepower. It's not just about the power though, it's about the range. We're talking about roughly 619 miles on a single tank. That's the kind of endurance that makes family road trips actually tolerable because you aren't stopping at every other exit to feed the beast. Inside, the Palisade continues to punch way above its weight class. If you opt for the calligraphy trim, you're basically getting a budget-friendly private jet. It's got Nappa leather that feels like it belongs in a vehicle twice the price, and the layout is incredibly intuitive. Hyundai didn't go crazy with touch-everything buttons either. They kept things practical. For anyone who needs space for 8 but wants to keep their fuel budget under control, this hybrid is a slam dunk. 8. Kia Telluride. Coming in at number 8 is the Kia Telluride, the vehicle that basically broke the internet when it first launched. Even as we head toward a new generation for 2027, the current model remains one of the most celebrated 3-row vehicles in the country. It's the definition of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, though Kia is definitely planning some big updates soon. The reason the Telluride stays on this list is simple: value. It's a massive family hauler that handles like something much smaller. Consumer Reports consistently gives it high marks for its hushed, quiet cabin and its ability to soak up bumps like a luxury cruiser. It feels expensive, looks rugged, and has a layout that makes sense the second you sit in the driver's seat. While a lot of competitors feel like they're trying too hard with weird styling, the Telluride sticks to a boxy, classic look that provides a ton of headroom. The third row isn't just a penalty box for small kids, you can actually fit real adults back there without them filing a formal complaint. It's a standout choice for large families who want to look good in the carpool lane without spending luxury brand money. 7. Lexus RX. At number 7, we have the Lexus RX. If the Telluride is the cool new kid, the RX is the seasoned veteran who knows exactly how to get the job done. This is consistently one of the best-selling luxury SUVs in America, and for 2026, it's not letting up. It's the safe bet. It's the SUV you buy when you want zero drama. Lexus didn't reinvent the wheel here. You get a refined turbo 4-cylinder engine making about 275 horsepower, but the real star is the ride quality. It's buttery smooth. Driving an RX feels like you're floating on a cloud, insulated from the noise and chaos of the outside world. It's a total disaster for anyone looking for a sporty or aggressive drive, but for everyone else, it's pure bliss. Lexus is legendary for its safety tech and reliability, and the RX is the poster child for that. The interior is a masterclass in craftsmanship. Everything you touch feels solid and high-end. Whether you go for the standard gas version or one of the excellent hybrids, you're getting a vehicle that holds its value better than almost anything else on the road. It's the classic choice for a reason. 6. Honda Pilot. Next up at number 6 is the 2026 Honda Pilot. This is the SUV for people who actually use their SUVs. It's a 3-row, mid-size powerhouse that sticks with a tried-and-true 3.5-liter V6. No tiny engines working overtime here, just smooth, predictable power with 285 horses under the hood. What makes the 2026 refresh a winner are the tech upgrades. Honda finally listened and gave us larger screens, 5G Wi-Fi, and a version of Apple CarPlay that actually works every time you start the car. It can tow up to 5,000 pounds, which means you can bring the boat or the camper along without breaking a sweat. But the real magic of the Pilot is the stowable middle seat in the second row. You can keep it in for 8-passenger seating or pop it out and hide it under the floor to create a walkthrough to the back. It's a brilliant piece of engineering that solves the captain's chairs versus bench seat debate once and for all. If you want a ruddy look, the Trail Sport trim adds some serious off-road chops and a lifted suspension that actually handles the dirt. 5. Lexus NX Hybrid. Holding down the number 5 spot is the Lexus NX Hybrid. If the RX is the big, comfy cruiser, the NX is the nimble, tech-heavy sibling that's obsessed with fuel economy. For 2026, this thing is putting up some serious numbers. 41 miles in the city is typical for the NX 350h. If you want to go a step further, the NX 450h plug-in version gives you about 37 miles of pure electric range. That means if your commute is short, you might not visit a gas station for months. It's a match made in heaven for the city dweller who wants luxury but hates the idea of a massive, bulky vehicle. The cabin is a tight, high-tech cockpit. The screens are massive and responsive, and the materials are exactly what you expect from Lexus: soft, premium, and built to last 30 years. It's a bit smaller in the back than some rivals, so it might not be the best pick for a family of 5, but for a couple or a small family that values efficiency and style, it's hard to beat. 4. Subaru Forester. At number 4, we're looking at the Subaru Forester. This is the no-nonsense choice. While other brands charge you extra for all-wheel drive, Subaru makes it standard on every single model. That's a huge win if you live anywhere it snows or if you spend your weekends on gravel trails. The 2026 Forester stays true to its roots, but adds a much-needed hybrid powertrain to the mix. You're looking at roughly 35 miles per gallon combined, which is a huge step up for Subaru. But people don't buy Foresters just for the gas mileage, they buy them for the visibility. Sitting in a Forester feels like sitting in a fishbowl. You can see everything. The pillars are thin, the windows are huge, and it makes parking and merging a breeze. It's a rugged, practical SUV that doesn't care if you get a little mud on the seats. Consumer Reports loves it because it's simple, safe, and incredibly reliable. It's not trying to be a luxury car, it's trying to be a tool that helps you live your life. For many buyers, that's exactly what they need. Number 3. Mazda CX-5. Number 3 brings us to the Mazda CX-5. This is the SUV you buy if you actually enjoy driving. While most compact SUVs feel like driving an appliance, the CX-5 feels alive. The handling is sharp, the steering is precise, and it makes a mundane trip to the grocery store feel a little bit more special. For 2026, Mazda gave the CX-5 a refresh, keeping that 2.5-liter engine in standard all-wheel drive. The interior is where the CX-5 really shines though. It feels more like an Audi or a BMW than a Mazda. There's a premium feel to the knobs, the stitching on the seats, and the overall layout that makes the price tag look like a total bargain. The only real downside, there isn't a widely available hybrid for 2026 just yet. If you're a fuel economy or bust kind of buyer, this might not be your first choice. But if you want a vehicle that looks gorgeous, feels upscale, and is a blast to drive on a curvy road, the CX-5 is an absolute winner. It's the premium choice for people who don't want to pay premium prices. 2. Honda CR-V Hybrid. Coming in at number 2 is the Honda CR-V Hybrid. This is arguably the most well-rounded SUV on the planet right now. It does everything well. It's spacious, it's efficient, it's safe, and it's built like a tank. Honda's 2.0-liter hybrid system is smooth and gives you about 204 horsepower, which feels plenty zippy for daily driving. Consumer Reports has a massive crush on this vehicle because it's so hard to find a fault. The fuel economy is stellar. Expect somewhere around 40 miles per gallon in the city. But it's the packaging that wins people over. The rear doors open almost a full 90 degrees, making it incredibly easy to load car seats or bulky gear. The trunk is low and wide, and the tech is exactly what you need without being distracting. The CR-V Hybrid is the Goldilocks of SUVs. It's not too big, not too small, and the price is just right for the quality you get. Whether you're a college student, a new parent, or a retiree, the CR-V fits your life like a glove. It's the definition of a buy-it-and-forget-it vehicle. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is the king of the mountain, the 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. For 2026, Toyota made a bold move. They made the hybrid powertrain standard across the entire lineup. That tells you everything you need to know about where the market is going. The RAV4 Hybrid is a powerhouse of efficiency, pulling in over 40 miles per gallon combined. It's got 226 to 236 horsepower, depending on your setup, so it's actually faster than the old gas-only models. And if you really want to go green, the plug-in version is coming with over 50 miles of all-electric range. That is a game changer for anyone who wants to ditch the gas pump for their daily commute. Toyota also stepped up the safety game with Safety Sense 4.0 and a much-needed upgrade to the infotainment system. It's rugged, it's reliable, and the resale value is legendary. You could drive this thing for 5 years and sell it for almost what you paid. It's the smart money choice. It's the SUV that everyone else is trying to beat, and for 2026, Toyota just moved the goalposts again. That's our list of the 9 nearly perfect SUVs that get the Consumer Reports no hesitation seal of approval. Whether you need a massive family hauler like the Palisade or a nimble city saver like the RAV4, these are the models that won't let you down. What do you think? Is the RAV4 still the king in your book, or does that new Palisade Hybrid have you thinking about making a switch? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing about your real-world experiences with these cars. And if you found this helpful, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got a ton of deep dive testing and comparisons coming up that you definitely don't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safely out there.